First time I listen to music in a day is probably when I'm having a shower, and I like to start my day off like with a shower, good music, try and get myself in a positive mood for the rest of the day.
I guess if I'm in a sad mood, I'd listen to just slower paced songs, more minimalistic, more simple, lots of space in the music. But if it's a happy song, then it's just like all over the place, very jazzy, like lots of noise, fast beats.
I'm doing music like all the time, like every day it's music, I'm listening to music, I'm writing music, I'm playing music. So me and music have a very strong relationship.
Often sad music. I've been getting into a lot of like sadcore sort of stuff, and I quite like getting bummed out to music. It's quite nice, but yeah, often I mean, or I'll just be in control of that situation and think, oh yeah, today I want to get fired up and just smash on a bit of hardcore.
I would never class myself as like a confident person. I do struggle with sort of just like those niggling anxieties and low self-esteem. But behind the kit, I'm just so confident, and I've been behind it for 12 years now, that there's no other place on earth where I know what I'm doing more.
If it wasn't for personal challenges, I wouldn't be making music that I'm making now.
So I have quite a few medical conditions. One of them that really stands out is called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder. So when growing up, I was in a wheelchair most days because of the pain was so bad, and upright guitar playing got really painful. So I then started playing the guitar on my lap to try and overcome this, because it was quite a low point in my life, thinking my dream may not happen.
So last year I got diagnosed with a rare autoimmune disorder called Guillain-Barré syndrome. Because I put on events in Falmouth anyway, I really didn't want to let this get in the way of that, so I just continued trying to organise stuff, and it really made me feel a lot better being able to have a bit of communication with the outside world.
I used to just do drumming showcases, sort of like talent shows where I'd drum along to a backing track over the PA. And on the way to one of the last ones I ever did, I think I was around 12 or 13, my parents told me that they were going to separate, that they were going to get a divorce, and it was very civil, it was very nice, but at the same time I was still sort of overwhelmed a bit. The last one of the night, as the backing track started playing, I said in my head, if I smash this song out, if I do an amazing job, my parents will get back together, and stuff like that. That at the time was really, really helpful to me there and then in the moment, and now I know it was all just a bit of sort of just like wishful thinking.
And why would you spread this hate, prejudice against me?
I've been going through some stuff, and I had to go to counselling and talk about some bits and bobs, and a lot of that was centred around anger and anxiety and depression, things like that. But it was kind of manifesting in anger, and I was becoming much more of a difficult person to be around, and aggressive and not very nice, and it wasn't quite cutting it. The usual punk music that I was doing and all that kind of stuff, it wasn't quite cutting it, and I was getting very stressed out by everything. And so I was advised to just do something for myself, so I've basically every single day on my lunch break I go and play piano for an hour.
Without the music therapy in hospital, I probably wouldn't be in the condition I was today, and that's why I think it's so important.
I wouldn't be alive without music.
There's things and ideas I never would have even toyed with back in 2015 when I first came here that now I'm just like, why would I never thought that before? Why did I never think to do what I do now? And it's because of the influence around me.
There would be quite obvious subcultures and tribes within music, and now that is kind of diluted a little bit, but I think that those subcultures and tribes, they're still there, but they're just a little bit more underground now. And when you find other people that are into that sort of stuff, it's an even closer bond than it was. And it's all centred around music.
I think growing up with classical music, we always had groups, but I never felt like I quite connected with them, especially since people would go home and their entire iPod would be Mozart, and they'd be so confused why you weren't singing arias at home, which was kind of just so bizarre. And then in coming to Falmouth, it was kind of that moment of, oh my God, I found my people.